Hello, Mr. Tenkey here, number 678. Dear Management, how closely are you involved in the inner workings and performance of your secondary marketing department? And I mention this because this is especially poignant these days when your pricing and margin control needs to be as sharp as it can. What? Not that closely involved. You can't bury your head in the sand on this one, so why? Is it because you're worried to be found out that you actually don't understand what the hell's going on behind that door? Well, I can understand that fear. As you walk into the typical secondary office, main little hub that they'll usually set up as, and you see those big screens on the wall with stock graphs and scrolling digits everywhere. And then they just start spouting out words like the hedge position or AOTs or call option or securitization or long position, the whack, etc. And I understand it's enough to send people running for the door, yelling things back like, just give me the rate I need, okay? And just think, is that all it took to get somebody out of my office? Just put some screens on the wall with some complicated spreadsheets and just yell out things like debits and credits repeatedly? I'm gonna have to try that, but I digress. Back to my point, as you need to know what's going on in there, because if your secondary marketing department is not run correctly, this department's actions can and could and will close your company's doors. And you don't have to go back too far in the past to see real life examples. And I'm not saying that you have to be an expert. That's why you hire and pay for the experience. But you do have to know and understand enough to evaluate the performance. And you have to be able to review things such as the flows and cycles of the hedging transactions, or evaluating what is the hedge leakage rate, and other safeguards that can and could be put in place, and whether you want those or not. You do have control of this. So there's things that you can do, because the option is to bury your head in the sand and just hope that everything goes as planned. But you also could just gain the knowledge and make sure it does, okay? Because it's whiteboard time, and even if you bury your head in the sand, and yes, the sand on this one is green, I didn't have a tan marker, so you could bury your head in the sand. But even with that, and here's where it all comes to play, even if you do bury your head in the sand, you still can get spanked. And those are my couple pennies. You have a good day, peeps.